This is Smithy.tv. This is Smithy.tv.
That is rolling. We're all playing to the same camera because there's nobody here to watch us run, so that is the go-to camera.
Sorry. I'll run over your chairs.
Yeah. Comfy chairs.
I know. Look at you. Production value.
Oh yeah.
Comfy chairs.
Comfy chairs. All right. Let's start the timer so we know what we're doing. Because I don't want to go over long.
Smiling wave.
Stopwatch.
Hi, Mom.
Here we go. All right, Sue, we are back in the studio. This is the first time in 2016 we're in the studio.
We've been
slow.
Not lackadaisical.
It's just been, well, work has been a nightmare.
It's been winter.
Yeah.
And work has been a nightmare.
And yeah, so I'm thinking once we get more sun, we'll probably be more active and more willing to.
More awake.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
So we were very excited to find out that our friend Jennifer Liao has made a film. And of course, even happier that she sent in one of her cast to talk to us. We're joined by Carolyne. I'm going to get it wrong because it's live now. Carolyne Maraghi.
Yeah.
I know!
Yes!
I
Molto bene.
know! Hey.
Yeah, it's always spelled
It's
with
not
A.
Italian. I don't know why
Hey.
it's
I know.
It's not.
I was just going to order a pizza after that. So thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Because I know you're only in town for a short time. You're in town to promote the film.
Yes.
And then you're running right back to LA this week, too. Where it's nice and sunny, apparently.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
You know, the sun will come out here sometimes, too.
You know, it wasn't too bad this week. It's pretty good.
That's true. The weekend before was
I
it?
did enjoy it. Felt refreshing.
Right?
Yeah.
It was, I had
I
my
think
patio
winter
open.
is refreshing for like a week.
Yeah.
After a week, it's annoying.
Yeah.
But 1 week, it's refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always good.
It's crisp.
And I kind of love fall, and then I love spring.
Yeah.
Except stuff starts to smell bad in spring. You know, sad. Like when
Yeah, all
everything
the-
melts, like everything that rotted over the
Yeah.
winter is like.
You're just trying to be polite and say all the dog crap that thaws out.
Well, there's that. Why don't people pick up? I should write a blog post.
I should write a
about that.
blog
Yes.
post about that. But yes, you're currently in End of Days Incorporated
Yes.
with a fantastic cast.
Yes, indeed.
But sadly, Sue and I haven't seen it yet, so maybe you can
Okay.
give us a little rundown on.
Yeah, so it's the story of basically a group of laid-off workers who are bribed into working one last night, doing something they don't really know exactly, in a way. They
No
don't know what
problem.
they're doing.
I can't see anything going wrong.
Exactly. Yeah, that's kind of probably all I can say. It's a comedy, dark comedy. With a supernatural twist to it. So it's very quirky.
Quirky's
it's a very
good.
genre movie. I would
Excellent.
say, yeah.
And we're playing. It's at the Carlton.
It's
this
playing
week?
at the
Yeah.
Carlton.
Opening weekend has just.
Yeah,
passed.
it's
Yep.
19th until Thursday, the 25th. After that, we'll see if we have a second week
That's wicked.
at the Carlton.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we were talking about before we started rolling that apparently the gentlemen in the cast were really filthy.
Oh yes, yes. I've never
Really,
laughed.
that Mark O'Brien guy?
Oh my God. Mark O'Brien and Paul are filthy, filthy people. I've never had so much fun on a set in my entire life, every day. And we shot for 3 weeks, and we shot very long hours.
Ugh.
And we were shooting in this abandoned building, which was
Cool.
in the dead of winter.
Oh,
and
God.
It was so cold. And it could have been miserable, but we had so much fun. We had a green room for everybody, all the cast, and
Nice.
nobody was like in their trailer.
Yeah.
It was all like ensemble.
That's
It
smart.
felt like a play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got to really know each other well. Too well, maybe? No. And yeah, and then we laughed so much every day. It was unbelievable. Like yeah, these two are filthy. And Paulino is very funny. And everybody, Janet was hilarious. Yulia, super funny.
Mm-hmm.
Anna's been working, like, she's incredible. She started, like, she's been working for like decades. She's incredible.
Wow.
And yeah, so everybody was really good, and Jennifer was like our Zen master. She was super calm. I'm sure she was like super stressed.
Yeah. I'm sure it just
She
looks
was
that way.
Yeah.
But for us, like she was super calm, and she was very open to hearing our suggestions and everything. And our DP was really great, super calm too. It was like we really had the best, crew, because it could have been miserable.
Yeah.
Like everybody was freezing. And I was wearing this little T-shirt, and I had like long johns, and yeah, oh my God, it was so cold.
That's
But it was
wild.
great. Yeah, it was fun.
Very cool. All right. See, every time I've spoken with Jen too, she just comes across as very calm and
So
collected, right?
zen.
She always knows what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm sure, like you said, inside her brain or whatever, there's tons
Oh,
going
I'm
on.
sure
I'm
she
sure,
would tell you.
Yeah.
but yeah, she just seems on the ball.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
she was
Good
great,
for
and
her.
she was also open to discussing, like, if we were working. There's a couple of big group scenes,
Right.
and so once we were there and looking at the location and everything, we're like, oh, how about this or how about that? And she was really open to, hearing what we
That's
had to say.
awesome.
So it wasn't like she.
Yeah, it's got to be
Yeah.
my way or the
my
highway.
way. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was very ensemble all the way.
I
But
love
she had
that.
a clear vision. So that's one thing I love about the movie is the vision is very clear. The look of the film is consistent, and it's so
Nice.
specific, and I love that. I love that about it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I'm sold.
I know.
But we're also gonna, let's expand our whatever we're expanding, our minds. Sure,
Conversation.
our conversation. Because we definitely want to make sure we hit on End of Days Incorporated a number of times throughout this next
Yes,
half
of
hour.
course.
But there's a couple other things we want to chat about.
Okay, go
Like,
for
for instance, all-time favorite movie.
it. Oh, you know what comes to mind? Crazy.
Oh, wow.
Really? I don't think
Yes.
anybody said that before.
Nobody's ever
yet.
said that before.
It is
I'm
such
pretty
a
sure.
wonderful movie. I was
Nice.
so moved. And recently, actually last week, I introduced my daughter to Wally.
I love
it's
Wally.
Such a good Wally. She's
Love Pixar.
5.
Oh,
My
perfect.
daughter, and I was like, I think she can watch Wally. It's
Totally.
perfect. And I just love it. I love it.
Wally's one of my
Crazy is-
favorites.
It's fine for 40-something, too.
Yeah, I was riveted.
I get all weepy every time I watch any Pixar movie for the most part.
Oh, I know.
Almost sucks.
Except Cars.
Except for Cars 2.
Cars.
Yeah.
Too. Well, I-
I just rewatched Inside Out. And I know everything that happens.
Oh, it's so good.
It gets me every
It's so
time.
good. I know. And Up. I
Oh,
love Up.
that
Yeah.
first 15 minutes. If you don't cry in that first 15
It's
minutes,
that
you're
you're
not
dead
human.
inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have no soul.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't even talk to me.
You don't even really need to see the rest of the movie. You could just stick with that. And
Well,
like,
you
Yeah.
missed
that's
Doug.
like a whole life. Well, yeah.
But yeah, I use that for testing. Like, I use that as a test for one of my prior relationships, and I should have known right then and there that
Exactly.
it wasn't going to go anywhere because she thought it was
Let's
ridiculous,
test
and it's a
it.
cartoon, so it wasn't important.
Oh,
Yeah, so
bless.
yeah, glad that one's over with.
Bless the people not getting it.
But you were born in Montreal.
Yes.
Now, did you grow up in Montreal and
I did,
then move
actually.
to
I grew
TO? And,
No, I actually moved to Vancouver.
ooh,
Yes.
which would explain Dark Angel then.
Which, yeah,
See?
Dark Angel and
What else she
Jeremiah and
All kinds of stuff.
all the
You were all over
sci-fi.
that. Yeah, First Wave.
First wave.
We can see where you moved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
just see, like,
in Montreal, I was on this show for like 3 years. It's like
Like
a
a towel.
soap. Yeah, it's not a soap. It's like Degrassi.
Oh, who doesn't
Oh,
love
okay.
Degrassi?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was on that for 3 years, and then I moved to Vancouver.
Very cool.
I did my theater school in Montreal, but I finished the degree because I also did kind of a double in music.
Oh wow.
So I finished the music part in Vancouver.
Okay, now in terms of music, are we talking like singing or playing or what?
I'm a trumpet player.
Are you, oh, that's right. It says that on your
Yeah.
Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, does
I
your
played
daughter
the
dig the
trumpet.
trumpet, or is she like, Mom, put the
My
trumpet
no,
away?
she loves it. She can make a note. It's not
That's not easy to do on your first
she
try.
can make a note. Yeah, no, it's good.
Her fingers don't reach on
No,
it.
I do the fingering because she just like. But she
This is
she's
what it
not
looks
good
like.
embouchure, we say.
Oh.
There we go.
Very
Yeah.
good embouchure.
That's wicked.
Yeah.
It's moments like that, I wish I still played an instrument.
I know.
Besides, the recorder.
I wanted the trumpet,
Yeah.
but I ended up it got all taken, so I took the French horn because I was
Oh,
like,
I
that's
actually
great
started
music
playing
too.
French horn.
Really?
That's hard
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, I played French horn for like 3-4 years, and then that was in high school.
Yeah, me
and
too.
then I knew that I didn't want to pursue like music, classical music,
Right.
and I was like, what can I do with a French horn? Really?
I know.
So,
That's
I
part
mean-
of why I wanted a trumpet, because I wanted to be that
Yeah.
cool person that
You
walks
can-
around with it in its case all the time. You can just
Totally.
pick it up and play it anywhere.
So, and I wanted to be an actor.
I was not that cool person.
No. With a big French horn.
Yeah.
So actually, French horn was bigger than me for like 3 years. It was really funny. And
I have no doubt.
My hair's tied right now, but I have very big curly hair, so I had really.
So there was like
big
hair
curly
playing the
hair.
French horn.
I was tiny and I had a
Oh.
big French horn, and we did like competitions.
And you got a muffle
stuff.
with your tiny hand.
Yeah, yeah. It was very funny. The ugliest days of my life.
Aw.
Anyways, no, that's good. And then, but I wanted to be an actor, so I was like, I can't, like, if I want to play music as well, I can't be French horn, because I'd
Right.
have to really focus on
Yeah.
that. So then I switched to trumpet, because I thought I could do jazz, I could do lots
Yeah.
of different things. So then I played jazz, but I played trumpet, but I turned out to be trained in classical trumpet
Oh, no.
for a few years, because I liked it.
None of this is working out.
Then I went to, so in Vancouver, I studied at Cap College in jazz.
Oh,
and then
cool.
I played there, and I played in jazz groups, and I played as salsa bands and funk. I did a lot of funk, which is kind of what I still do now, mostly funk.
Cool.
I have a band here in Toronto called the Elasto Citizens.
Amazing.
Cool.
And it's a very funky group.
Let us know when you're playing
We're like 10 people in the
again.
band. And,
We'll come to that.
and actually, 8, I think, of the 10 people are actors.
Oh, cool.
So it's a very theatrical band.
That's cool.
But yeah, so I did a lot of music and acting when I was in Vancouver, and then I moved to Toronto. So that's my
Yeah, which
journey.
makes sense, because,
And then the firm.
Yeah, the friend.
Yeah.
Picture day with our
Picture
friend
day.
Tat.
Yes, she's amazing.
She is. Hemlock Grove, of course. Cracked. The Listener.
Yes.
The Penumbra, which I don't know.
Oh, that's
me neither.
that's a web series
Ah.
with Chris Gibbs, who's a very, very funny guy. He's from Britain originally, and he does a lot of fringe shows.
Oh,
Like one-man
Oh,
shows.
cool.
You might
love Fringe.
people might know who he is. He's very funny, and he's actually in the next Steven Spielberg movie.
Ooh.
Big
Ready Player
Friendly
One?
Giant?
Oh, Big Friendly
Yes.
Giant. Okay.
Yeah. So he's
Very
the
nice.
star of Penumbra, which is it's a comedic
Very cool.
twist on a wannabe superhero, and I play his love interest.
Wow.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it's very funny.
I love it.
I
So-
kind of like the episode titles too.
Oh, yeah,
A
it's-
perfectly good plan. You know, it
Which
doesn't
is
work
not-
out.
yeah.
Okay, so you have done in your time a lot of genre. I mean, Hemlock Grove is horror-ish, and sci-fi with Dark Angel and End of
Yeah.
Days, and so do you have a preference? Are you a geek girl, or are you just
No,
happy to
I
get there
think
and do your job?
I've done kind of a lot of dramatic roles also in theater, but the last few things I've done was comedy, and I was just chatting with my agent about that, and I was like, I love it, and I just happened to finish binge watching Schitt's Creek.
Oh, amazing.
Full first season, and now I think they're up to like the 7th episode of the second
Yeah.
season. And I'm like, yep, I would love to be on Schitt's Creek. Like I love comedy. Like it's like I always
Especially
liked
that
it,
kind
but-
of like off humor, like
Oh
it's
my
a little
God,
bit
yeah.
quirkier. Or,
Yeah,
I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but it is
it's like
different.
you
it's
can
not like a
it's
sitcom,
not-
but it's
yeah. It's not farce. It's not overly.
Yeah.
It's like you play it seriously.
they play it straight.
It's like
and
Catherine O'Hara,
hilarious.
who's just so serious about her problems, but it's hilarious. Because it's ridiculous, But she's so good. Everybody, I was just like, so yeah, I was kind of, and End of Days is a comedy, but again, in this particular movie, it's my character is kind of the most straight. I guess, yeah, the straightest of the
Yeah.
of the gang. And but sometimes that's what's funny is
Oh,
this
the
sort of
way you play it
person
straight,
who
yeah.
does weird things or says
course.
weird things and stuff. So yeah, so I like comedy right
But
now.
very sincere about it.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But I kind of like it. I do a lot of improv, and I think I'm working on, you know, discovering that part of me. 'Cause I've always done dramatic stuff.
Yeah.
Improv is fun.
Yeah, improv is great.
I used to be part of a theater group and we used to do improv
Yeah.
like once a week, and it was so much fun. And now I'm like, I just don't have time for that. Now.
I know. I make time.
You have to make time
I
for
make
the
time.
things.
Like
Like, I'm
going
just
to the
passionate
gym.
about too many
The
things.
what?
The gym.
I don't know that
No,
word.
you know,
Yeah.
gym, like
I know
working
Jim,
out.
like Jim Kirk. I don't, working, I don't know.
Yeah, you
no,
don't work
no,
out, yeah.
no.
Yeah, I know Jim.
Working
but
out
damn
is
it,
good for
Jim.
my brain. I need to work out.
See, why walk? I run the stairs at work. I run the
See,
stairs at work
that
now.
is
So I do that, and do a little bit of work.
I hit my step count before we even left work
See?
today. A lot of walking.
I'm sitting at a comfortable 190.
And then there's the dog.
Yeah, I walk
Yeah.
him. You have to walk the dog.
But she's
He
the
has
cat.
really short legs, but
So there's
You can
that.
jog with your dog.
we actually
Good.
did like, out of nowhere because he's a little Yorkie, and sometimes he just barely walks, let alone run. But I could tell the other day he wanted to go, and I was like,
Let's
could
do
run.
it.
So I was like, all right, Brody, let's go. But my problem was really, outside of the fact that I'm horribly out of shape, but also the sidewalk was covered in like slippery snow and
Yeah.
slush. So in my brain, I was pretty sure my legs were just flailing everywhere, like if anyone had seen me. And I
can't
almost
keep
wiped out a
running
couple
on
of
it, no.
times, and I was just
Yeah.
like, okay, Brody, that's
No,
enough.
Not a good idea.
Let's pull it back.
It's my dad calling everybody.
Oh, do you want to
didn't-
take it?
Hello? Hello? I did what? Oh no, it's me. We're just
We're
in
on
the
the
middle.
air.
We're on the air. You are live on the air right now. It sounds fine. Everybody says hi. Sue says
Hello.
hi.
Hi,
There you go.
Jim's dad.
And our guest Carolyne says hi. So there you are. Right. Sounds good. Okay. Bye. That made him totally uncomfortable.
Poor dad.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. I was thinking that the other day. I'm like, my dad hasn't called me in like a couple of weeks. He's probably due. So, yeah.
And
Yep.
You are live on the air. What's your question?
what's your question for our guest?
That's hilarious. Anyway, yeah, let's get back on track because you were running the dog and
Yeah.
Yes.
and talking about
So,
exercise.
for exercise, I don't run that much. I can run for like 15 minutes, 20 if I'm
Nice.
Being chased.
Yeah.
being chased. No, I do. I like martial arts.
Nice.
I think if I'm learning something, then I can work at it.
That's
if
the way
I'm
I feel
just
about it.
running,
Yeah.
I just get bored.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like, I needed to have like a point.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah, no,
I want to learn
I-
a skill.
I don't
or
have enough
something.
time in the
I'm
day to
running
just,
to
like-
get something.
Yeah.
And
Like the ice cream from the freezer.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's when I do my best running.
Which is really the thing with Brody, because I could just tell like he was in a great mood. We were having a great walk, and it was just like, why not?
You go ahead.
I'm in a good mood too. Let's just give her.
That's awesome. So, but we are very excited about, of course, End of Days.
Yes, indeed.
So here's hoping you guys do get a second week.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you know anything about like the further distribution from there? Is it?
Yeah, she's gonna. So, it's gonna be out on
Ooh.
iTunes
Nice.
in spring 2016,
Which is any time now.
and I think they are looking at a potential small release in the U.S. as well.
Wicked.
I don't know. I think it depends.
It's true.
It's been. I mean, it's for a small movie like this, very small budget.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing, like how
Oh, yeah.
far it's gone,
Yeah.
and the music has gotten a lot of really good notice.
That's
It's really good music. We have Maria here,
Mm-hmm.
Molinari, who composed with her partner, and she just really captured the sort of the vibe of the movie. With her
Yeah.
music, it's quirky as well, but it's. But it really fits in. Like, sometimes you watch, and as a musician as well, sometimes I notice the music a lot. And if it's like too, I was actually talking about that with some friends. Like, there's some movies where the music is
Yeah.
so not
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
doesn't work with what we're looking at.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? It doesn't match.
Yeah.
Right? So sometimes, or if you notice it too much,
Yeah.
then
Exactly.
it doesn't belong.
Sometimes it just like you have a feeling like something's off, and you never quite like mesh with the film.
Yeah.
When you're watching it, because there'll be something little like that where it's like, I don't know, I can't say what's wrong, but like something's not
It's
connecting.
a feeling, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing, and I find that in this movie, Maria did such a great job of finding what works, for in the movie, for like where should the music be and what kind, and there was one section where Anna is supposed to dance to the Hokey Pokey, but we learned that Hokey Pokey is one of those songs like Happy Birthday, where you might get a bill for like $1 million to use Hokey Pokey in your music.
Although I think the Happy Birthday one has
Yeah,
been overruled.
it used to be.
hasn't it?
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. So
Still
Hokey
lame.
Pokey.
It is.
So then we're like, let's not chance it.
Yeah.
So she wrote something that was kind of hokey pokey-ish, but it's not the hokey.
Wicked.
So then that worked.
That's just fun.
Take that, hokey pokey.
Copyright infringement stuff.
Exactly.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, for people who just watch movies, they might not get stories like that. But there's so much going on behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, and we had and the costumes, the suit that he's wearing, and the suit that the character of Esther, Anna, is wearing, is, I was gonna say Anna, because my daughter has watched
And Frozen.
And since Frozen, I'm always like, is it Anna? Is it Anna? Like, what the hell?
Enya?
It used to be Anna.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, Anna? I'm not sure. No, but it's Anna. Her name is Anna. But she has a suit that is really crazy. And the costume designer, like, made it herself.
Wow.
Like, she made a suit. 2 suits.
That's what
And,
She made this one too.
She
That's
made
a nice
it.
suit.
She made it.
He even looks creepy happy in it.
I know. He's so good. He's so good. So everybody, and the makeup and hair and the wigs. I had a stunt double, and they had to try to find a wig that would look like my hair, which is difficult. But yeah, so they got a wig, and then they had me, and then they tried to cut it and dye it like to match and stuff. And so it's a lot of fun. A lot of things that people don't know that happens behind.
Right? Yeah.
Just make it look easy.
And was it for a stunt double, or are we talking like big stunts, or was it just a couple falls? I mean,
my stunt was medium.
Okay.
It's not jumping off a building or anything like that. It's more a fight. But I love like, my dream role would be like playing. I was just watching on Netflix. There's the series called Daredevil.
Yep.
And the street fighting that they do on I would want to do that. I want to be Daredevil if it could be a female.
Well, there goes my next question.
Sorry, I totally jumped. I love those fight sequences. I mean,
There's some solid fight sequences in that show.
Oh my god. Whoever's the coordinator on that show, and whoever's his double is incredible. Like, he's so good. Yeah,
It's true.
I love it.
It'd be like in Alias, whenever Sydney would fight with Gina's character, Anna Espinosa, because it would be like an all-out. They wouldn't even talk to each other hardly. There'd be almost no words, and they would just like throw down. And somebody always lost badly, but it wasn't always the same. They were pretty evenly matched. But
yeah.
I like those
choreography. I
scenes.
love good fight choreography.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Yeah. No, I love that. That's. I mean, if I could be a superhero, like, I like weapons too. When I did my test for my first degree, black belt, I had to do a fight choreography with a partner. So I picked, and then I wanted to do it with weapons, just cause.
Not hard now.
I went to a store on Yonge and I bought size.
Oh,
Do you
no.
know what
Wow.
size are?
Yeah.
I was like, can I have a pair of size? He's like, okay, whatever. So I bought size, and the guy had a bow staff, and we did this whole
Nice.
choreography with
Amazing.
size. Oh my god, it was so much fun. I just love it so much.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that would be the character of
The
Electra.
guy in the store
which
is probably
Right.
like,
Yeah,
this
exactly.
had better not be on the news later.
Yeah, exactly. This girl buys size.
The police had
Yes.
better not come in here looking for the buttons. I will
Exactly.
give you up.
Exactly.
You could totally pull off Electra. You
Oh,
totally-
I would love to play
Right?
Electra. Oh my god. Just, oh man, I love that. But
I mean, sorry, Jennifer Garner, but yeah.
yeah, exactly. Actually, there's a movie coming out. I think they cast. Oh, is it Electra? Now I'm wondering. Anyways, I think there's a movie coming out that might be the character of Electra. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Anyways, should have been me,
Interesting.
but whatever.
Yeah, well.
Obviously should
They
have
missed out.
been. The recast. They
The
have to.
recast,
Yeah.
it's fine.
They reshoot everything.
Yeah.
It happens.
So, so back to these fight
Mhm.
choreographies. So yeah, mine wasn't too bad. It was just a fight between two people. But there's another fight in there with the character of Anna, who's, you know, older, and then another character was younger, and then the stun double for both actually,
Okay.
but for Anna was unbelievable. I think she's from Montreal, and she does like a bunch of stuff. She is fearless. She's
Oh,
fearless.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. So that was, yeah, there's a couple of cool little fights in there.
Yeah, some people
We
don't
should
seem
do
to
a
get enough
doc
credit.
on stunt people.
We should.
Oh my god, yeah.
There's not
Imagine
enough.
that.
They don't get enough credit. I don't think.
They're amazing.
I mean, I know the big, you know, like Vic Armstrong
Yeah.
and his family. Who doesn't know Vic Armstrong? But you know, I think he's following me on Twitter.
no,
Nice.
I know he's a Vic
So,
Armstrong.
you
man.
did the book?
Yeah, I read his
Review.
book, and I think that's why he followed me, because it did a nice review of his book. But yeah, man, stunt people just
Yeah.
they put it all out there. And
Oh my
that's,
god, yeah. And they train all the time, and
Mhm.
you deal with injuries, and
yeah,
and
it's-
at the same time they have to fight.
Explosions and.
Yeah.
yeah.
But at the same time, they have to fight like the characters
Yeah.
would fight,
Yeah.
you know? So I was just doing a project in Vancouver. It's called the Women in the Director's Chair Project.
I know that.
And I was part of the acting ensemble. And then one of the days, because in the one of the script I was working on with the female director, there was a fight sequence between two kind of drunk girls, right?
no.
So the fight coordinator came to help the director on how, you know, she would need to shoot that. And the thing he said, and it's so true, is like you have to understand who the characters are, where they're at in their journey,
Yeah.
to understand how they would fight.
Yeah.
They can't all of a sudden do like flips and kicks
Yeah.
and stuff.
Especially
it
not
doesn't
if
make
they're
sense.
hammered.
Yeah, if they're hammered and they're like it's a mud fight, then it's a whole different. It's comedic. It's completely.
Yeah.
You know. So then we did this whole fight sequence. And actually, we filmed it. I have a copy. I was like, I want to keep this. This is so much fun because it's like I was playing a character of, you know, a woman who's never like hurt anybody. She's never, you know, hurt a bug. She's like super kind, but she's in such a state and so angry at her friend that she wants to punch her, but she doesn't know how to punch. She's never punched anybody, and it's scary to punch someone in the
Yeah.
face. You know, it's not.
And it hurts.
And it hurts, so then we figured like she would probably just want to punch but kind of go like this because she doesn't really want to punch but she's so angry. So then the whole fight was like that, and it was so funny, and this coordinator just understood, you know,
Yeah.
that you have to fight like your character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a lesson.
That's so cool.
Yes.
I love stuff like that. I love stuff like that. All the little details, like yeah, because and then within the fight, of course, there's a whole arc of the fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
'Cause
That's
the
a
fight
story.
itself
has to
tells
tell
a
a
story.
story. Yeah.
Exactly. It's a story. So unless there's a story, then there's no point.
Yeah.
You know, you can't
Yeah.
just have this
No,
fight in
just
the middle.
because. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been 5 minutes. It's time for fight
Yeah.
sequence.
Exactly.
It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way.
The Force doesn't work that way.
No, it sure doesn't.
No, it doesn't. So I am very excited about getting out to see this one.
Me too.
This interview should go up tonight while we're recording it, so it should be up Monday night. So that means you still got Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to get to the
Yes.
theaters. Hopefully there's an extension, and so if you've missed it,
In fact, going between now and then would help ensure that.
that's right.
Yes, indeed.
And
And
it-
it's 2 p.m. and 7 p.m.
Oh, boom.
So there's
Oh,
two
nice.
shows
Two
that
shows.
day.
Yeah.
And the Carlton is an awesome.
I love the Carlton.
It is.
Carlton's a
awesome
great theater. Yeah.
Like we were there on because I did a Q&A on Friday and a Q&A on Saturday, 7 p.m. showing. And then when we got out, there was this piano player
Yep.
and like
Yeah.
drummer and like
It's a
just
great
Just
little
chilling
theater.
in the lounge.
just like, what is this? It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. It's such a great place.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. So go to support
Yep.
the Carlton.
And then they've got, you guys have a Facebook page? Or is
Yes,
there?
we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
We're on Facebook and Twitter. And, okay, so Twitter is End of Days Inc. And Facebook
There it
is
is.
Godfrey Global. Because it
Oh.
used to be called...
G-O-D-F-R-E-Y.
Yes,
Global.
it used to be called The End of Days at Godfrey Global Inventory.
Good
and then
Lord.
people were like, yeah, I can't pronounce
No
that.
eyes going.
So it was changed to End of Days Inc. But we already had our Facebook page. That's why it's called Godfrey Global.
Gotcha.
End of Days Inc. is for Twitter. And then the website is godfreyglobal.com.
Very cool.
So that's it. And we have a gag reel. And
Oh, who doesn't love a
trailer.
good gag reel?
Gag reel is very funny.
Oh,
And a trailer, and then a Meet the Cast
sweet.
video.
Amazing.
Yes.
Which, in case you haven't seen the cast, I mean, they're all, you'd recognize it.
Yeah.
A huge portion of them right off the bat. You're like, oh, that's so-and-so, and that's
Yeah,
so-and-so.
yeah.
So, yeah. And it's Canadian film, so you should be out there supporting it.
Yes.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
So, Karen, thank you for coming
Thank
in.
you.
Yay.
It's
Quick
a pleasure.
and painless. Told you it'd be quick and painless.
Yes.
I don't think I said that, though.
No, you didn't.
I meant to.
Meant it beforehand.
Let's do it again.
But yeah, and then Sue, that wasn't bad for our first time back in the studio
I
for
know.
2016.
Here we
Kind of
are.
gets the excitement going again. So there are guests coming. There is stuff in the works. So stay tuned. There's going to be some awesome people following Carolyne because she's awesome as well. So we'll have to make sure that. Well, we'll have to make sure that when you get back to Toronto from LA, you come in again and chat with us some more because.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like hearing stories? We love
Exactly.
stories.
Stories are great.
Let us know when your band plays.
Yes.
Let's go watch that.
We've had kind of gigs, the last couple of years, gigs at TIFF, like around September.
cool.
Wicked.
So hopefully this year we have a gig at TIFF. So then the
Yeah.
whole band, if we can fit 10 people, can come here.
That would be wicked.
Really cool
That's
bunch of
bad.
people. And the band is called the Elasto Citizens. So just the
Which is a great
just the
name,
name
yeah.
of the band tells you it's pretty funky.
Yeah.
Cool.
Funky's good.
Yes. So yeah.
Play some funky music, white boy. Great. I'm going to be listening to that on my iPhone on the way home. Wonderful.
You'll be-
All right. But yes, Carolyn, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sue,
Tim.
thank you as always.
Thank you.
Love it when we get to do something like this. It starts my week out rather
I
nicely.
know.
Yeah, it's
For
good.
Monday, this
Yeah,
hasn't
it's
been
been
half
a
bad.
good Monday.
Yeah. Happy Monday.
And of course, if you're watching us, thank you for watching us. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Sue talks a lot about on Twitter, so she's probably wiser to follow because I just post whatever we're posting that day. But we're fun.
I
We're
post
exciting.
zoo animal photos.
And of course, make sure Carolyne is out there as well at Carolyne
At
Maraghi.
Maraghi.
Yeah, Maraghi.
Yes, for
That's right.
Instagram and Twitter.
Sue will be following you on Instagram in no
Yes.
time.
Oh yeah, you can already follow me on Twitter, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'll follow the shit
There
out
you
of
go.
you on Instagram.
All right.
And all right, and that's it. So thank you and good night.
Thank you.
And now I gotta get up and turn that off. That.
I can find you on Instagram right now. If I have a signal down here, yeah,
Oh,
it comes and goes. I've got a bar.
perfect.
One bar.
Oh, that was so much fun. Oh, I totally needed that. Because it has. It's been so long since we've been in the studio, but when we're in the studio, we're like, why are we not doing this all the time?
So what's your schedule? Are you coming here like?
Well, we work till 6 every day. Well, Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
So we try and find interviews that you can do from anywhere between 6:30 to 7:30.